Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making baked ziti, except I don't have ziti, I only have penne pasta. So technically this isn't baked ziti, but like go with me, okay? All you're gonna need is mozzarella cheese. Thankfully I did not get Parmesan, so that's cool. 2 eggs. You're also gonna need Parmesan. Bell pepper, I'm gonna add some bell pepper to my meat sauce, so that's optional. They don't have it in the recipe, but I'm gonna add it. You also need a can of tomato sauce. You need a whole can of tomatoes. You need Italian sausage, ground beef, penne pasta. Technically you need ziti, but they didn't have that at the grocery store, so I'm going with that. You need an entire onion, ricotta cheese, garlic. You also need garlic powder. That's optional. I'm gonna add some. You need Italian seasoning, crushed red pepper, parsley. It says fresh, but all I have is dried, and salt and pepper. A pan over medium heat, you're gonna put 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and you are going to add your onion, and pepper is optional. The sweet peppers, I added about 3 small ones, and you're gonna saute this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, once this starts cooking, then you're gonna add your pound of ground beef and your pound of Italian sausage and cook that until it is browned. So there's the ground beef. Ooh, the paper went in. Don't do that. Don't want to cook the paper. I'll tell you to drain off the fat, but I'm just gonna leave all the fat in here when it's done cooking because I think the fat is part of the flavor. So it's up to you. You can drain off the fat if you want. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook. So once it's done cooking, you're gonna need to add your tomato sauce, your whole tomatoes. So here's a whole thing of tomatoes. Tomato sauce. The ingredients, like the amount, is gonna be in the description box as always. Some salt and pepper. Some salt. And here is some, oh, pepper. I guess I'm opening up a new one. There's pepper. Italian seasoning. I'm not measuring any of this. This is 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. You know, that's about enough. And then crushed red peppers. 1/2 teaspoon. Here, let's be honest. I'm gonna take off the cap. Okay. Let's stir that. And this is gonna be simmered for 25 to 30 minutes. In a pot, you're gonna boil your penne pasta. So I'm gonna get that boiling and let your other stuff simmer. Once your pasta is done cooking, make sure to wash it off with cold water to stop the cooking. Okay, in a bowl, you're gonna add 2 cups of grated mozzarella. I'll be precise with this. 1, 2, there's that. You're gonna use 1/2 cup of Parmesan. Okay, 2 cups of, 1/2 cup, not 2 cups. 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan. Okay, next is gonna be 2 eggs. There's 2 tablespoons of minced parsley, but we're just gonna use this, and I'm gonna guesstimate. There you go. Okay, we're gonna add some salt and pepper. And then we're gonna mix that together. Okay, I forgot to add the ricotta. You need a 15-ounce tub of it. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm like, wait, where does the ricotta go? So don't forget that. Don't be like me. And you want to mix that up. Add 3 cups of the reserved meat sauce and mix that together just to get it coated. I didn't measure 3 cups, I just kind of put some in there. They said let it cool down, but like nobody has time for that. This recipe's already long. So I just put it in. Is it wrong? Probably. Do I care? A little bit. Okay, let's get this into a dish. Okay, so now we're gonna start the process of layering it. So we're gonna put the pasta at the bottom. You're gonna put half of it. Okay, so there's half. And then you're gonna put half of your pasta sauce on it. So let's get that. Okay. And then you're gonna put your cheese on top. We're just gonna use the rest of that package. And then you're gonna repeat again. So pasta, sauce, and then cheese. Once this is done, you're gonna cover it with foil and put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Then you can take it out, put a little bit more parsley on if you want. I'm not gonna add any more because this recipe already has a lot, but if you want to, you can. And I will see you for the mukbang portion of this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be eating baked ziti. As you saw, I cooked it in the beginning and I'm so excited because this looks amazing. And I have a plate right here that I'm going to be putting it on. I guess I'm going to eat with this because my forks and stuff are in the dishwasher and I know you guys don't. Ooh. My forks and stuff are in the dishwasher and I know you guys don't like when I use metal spoons or metal forks too, so this is so cheesy. Yum. Get off. I'm gonna push this forward a little bit. So a lot of you guys were asking me if I'm gonna make a video with my mom, and unfortunately we're not talking right now. So I don't see that happening. I like how I'm eating with a giant spoon. This is not meant to be ate with, but this is so good. Oh my gosh. If you like really cheesy dishes, you're gonna freaking love this. This is so good. This, I like, am so in love with this. Wow, I've never had baked ziti before, ever. I haven't even had like restaurant or anything. I need to go get a napkin, so I'll be right back. Okay. This is really hard to eat with, this big spoon. Anyway, I don't want to put my business out there this time because I remember last time I shared my struggles with my mom, a lot of people got mad at me because I said I didn't really want like advice or anything. And they said, why'd you put it out on the internet then? I'll just say that when it comes to someone's feelings, I don't feel like you should say that they're not valid. And that every time when I say how I feel, you get mad at me or angry at me. It makes me feel like crap because I feel like if anyone's trying to tell you that your feelings, like if you try to tell someone how you feel and they get mad at you instantly, then that's not someone that you should have in your life. And of course you're all gonna, like everyone's gonna have disagreements. It's just, it upsets me when I say how I feel and then someone gets mad at me for saying how I feel as if I shouldn't feel that way, you know? I'm sure we'll make up again soon. It's really hard. I don't know. It just makes me upset. But this makes me feel better. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is the best decision I ever made. I'm so happy this came out great too. I don't think you can mess up pasta. I say that with very, very, what is it? I don't know what the word is, but I'm sure you can. This is super messy, so don't wear white. I did have white on, but I changed because I was like, wow. Probably shouldn't be wearing white. It's like a big no-no. Yummy. Today I kind of just want to eat. I'm just really hungry. This took like 2 hours to make almost. But if I wasn't filming this, it would probably only take 1 hour and 30 minutes. but gotta fix everything, get it situated. I don't know how some mukbangers in Korea like eat messy food and keep it so clean. I'm like literally the messiest person. I'm drinking Sprite. I found this cup at Walmart and I got it because it says Bubba. And it reminds me of Bubba Gump. Does anybody, everyone's seen Forrest Gump. Reminds me of Bubba Gump Shrimp Factory. And I was like, that's mine. Plus my other water bottle was at its wit's end. I think I'm gonna go wash off a fork and get it because this is just too much and I don't know, I just can't handle it. So I'm gonna go get a fork. I'll be right back. Okay, I have a fork. Every time I think of forks, I also think of the Little Mermaid when she brushes a fork through her hair. Honestly, if I ever forgot my brush or something, I would totally do that. It's like a piece of cheese. This is like comfort food. I think the peppers add to it a lot, so I would definitely try adding peppers. Yummy. It's a lot of cheese. If you don't want this much cheese, I would cut the cheese recipe in half. Don't eat this if you're on a diet though. I've been watching a lot of reaction channels for Anne Boleyn Reed, and like honestly, she makes me so angry. I'm not even kidding. I guess she makes a lot of people angry, but like I sometimes yell at my computer. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot believe she's like, I only want to be realistic and lose 5 pounds. I said, you're almost 600 pounds. You can lose 5 pounds easily. You should make a goal of like 100 pounds or something. But she's like, I want to be realistic and only lose 5 pounds. And then she gains like 3 pounds. I'm like, ugh. I think people get mad because she says she's going to lose weight and she doesn't. And people like want to hold her accountable. And I swear, like sometimes I just want to shake her and I'm like, wake up. You're almost 600 pounds. You're probably gonna die. And it's really sad, but it's true. I'm wondering when her wake-up call will be. Meanwhile, I'm eating like a thing of baked ziti. I'm not any better, but if I had to go on a diet, I definitely would. If someone told me, okay, hey, you're 600 pounds almost and you need to go on a diet to save your life, I would 100% do it. Like, I can go without junk food. I don't need it. Like, I love eating healthy. I don't understand why she doesn't try it. Like, a salad can be really good. And you can also, you don't even have to have a salad if you don't want a salad. You can have like grilled chicken with vegetables. And I just don't understand people that don't like vegetables. Like, if she doesn't like them, put like sriracha on it. Try different sauces that are low in calorie. Put hot sauce on it. Like, I saw a video where she only had eggs with, I think she didn't even season the eggs. I think she only put like maybe salt and pepper. I'm like, girl, no wonder. I think it's funny when people say that most white people don't season their food because it's so true. I can't eat eggs like that. I have to put, I have this stuff by McCormick that is spicy. It's like Southwestern spices, and I put that on it. I put garlic powder. I sometimes put onion powder, and then I put sriracha on top. But like plain eggs, of course you're gonna want junk food. That's crappy. I'm just gonna eat out of here. Do you guys ever wonder about YouTubers that you used to watch and then you go to search for them and they're gone? I did that with, there's this girl named Stella. I talked about her on a community tab post. I said, everyone go watch her whenever she was on YouTube. And then people started messaging me and they're like, what happened to her? And I'm like, I don't know what happened to her. I miss her. I loved her videos, but one day she just disappeared. I don't know if someone found out that she was making videos and she just left or what, because I know sometimes people get embarrassed. But I miss her videos and I hope she's okay. But sometimes I just wonder about YouTubers and I go to search for them and they're gone. And I'm just like, I hope they're doing okay and nothing happened. I'm so in love with this. It's crazy. Like, I love this so much. I think this is better. I have a video on baked pasta that I will link in somewhere up here. And that was really good, but I think this tops it. I don't get how people eat hot food. You know how things are bubbling hot and people just like eat it? I'm like, whoa, is your mouth made of like titanium steel? Because if I bite into something, I'm like, funny story. I was looking at videos and all of a sudden this video popped up for seeking arrangements, and this girl's like, I made a profile so you don't have to. I was like, oh, hey, let me click on this. So I click on it and I start watching it, and I'm like, I loved her personality, and she made me want to sign up for seeking arrangements. So I did. Seeking arrangements, if you don't know, is like a sugar daddy website where you go on, create a profile, and you can find a sugar daddy. So I was like, oh my God, let me see what it's about. So I signed up and everything. And this was like yesterday. I act like this was a long time ago. This was literally yesterday. So I signed up everything, put one of my cutest pictures up there, and I start scrolling through the guys, and like they're all old, of course. Like, I'm not saying all sugar daddies are old. I'm sure there's like some young ones out there. There's a lot of young, rich entrepreneurs out there. But then I got a message, and I was like, whoa, I've barely been on. So I open up the message, and it says like, hey baby, want a fun night? And I'm like, ew. So I like block him. And I keep scrolling, and I found this one cute guy, and I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, I'm gonna message him. I said, oh my God, you're so cute. I'm surprised you're single. And he's like, yeah, I'm busy working. And so we started talking a little bit, and then I just like started getting creeped out with all these guys like favoriting me, and I deleted my whole profile. I was like, okay, I can't do this. But they tell you specifically in the rules, they're like, this is not an online arrangement, you have to meet up and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I wimped out. There weren't that many cute guys on there though. I just got scared, you know? Like, I don't know. I just get sketched out with these websites. Like, what if they see me in person and they're like, oh, that's that girl from Seeking Arrangement. I mean, I'm sure you can catfish, but I'm just not that type of person. I put my actual picture. Wouldn't that be funny if you guys found me and you're like, hey, I saw you on Seeking Arrangement. And I'm like, oh no, they found me. So yeah, that was very short-lived, maybe like an hour, if that. If you guys have any sugar daddy experiences, please let me know. If you have any crazy stories like that where you sign up for a website and you actually meet someone and you're like, was it like what you expected it to be? Did you get some free dinners? Did you get a cute fancy date? Did you travel? Let me know. I think the idea of it is cool and everything, but then actually going and doing it, like meeting up with someone like that, would be scary to me. I mean, yeah, money is cool and everything, but I don't think it's worth risking your life. I wish I had a cool story like that. Like, met up with a sugar daddy, he paid me, and that was it. I would totally tell that story, but I definitely don't. But I do have a crazy story about when I met up with someone off of Facebook. I think he might have been off of Facebook or MySpace. I don't remember when. I mean, I don't remember what website, but anyway, I'll give you the gist of it. I met up with this guy. I was in 9th grade, so I was a freshman, and I had snuck out because I was grounded. So I snuck out in the backyard. I ran, hung out with him. He bought me Everclear. I was underage. Don't do this. He bought me Everclear, and he was in a band. And like, I wasn't into band people at the time. I just thought he was cool. I'm pretty sure he was from Facebook. I think we have mutual friends or something. This was when it was kind of weird to meet up with people online, so I never told anyone. But we met up, we went to his recording studio, which is in the middle of nowhere. It's like in Southside. If you know anything about Southside, it's not safe, okay? It's like bars on the window, vacant parking lot, super sketchy. So I go in, they practice, they did like some sort of screamo music, I don't know. I crack open my bottle of Everclear and I start drinking it. That was mistake number one. You don't drink Everclear straight from the bottle. If you know anything about Everclear, you know that it's super, super strong, like maybe 1 or 2 shots and you're done. Like you are out. You don't drink it from the bottle, you mix it, okay? It's like really potent liquor, okay? Like you don't buy it. You don't buy it. So I drank a lot from the bottle, like a lot, because I didn't know at the time. I black out. I don't remember anything. I kept coming in and out of like consciousness, and apparently they tried to drive me home and they got pulled over by the cops. I was in the back of the car. Apparently I was moaning and groaning. The cops like opened up the door or something and they took me with them because clearly I was blacked out. Apparently I was puking and stuff. And so the cops take me to a hospital. They drop me off. I remember the people trying to ask me my name and everything. And then I wake up and my mom is the first thing I see. And I'm like, hell no. So I like close my eyes and I try to go back to sleep because I'm like, I don't want to see her. That's the last thing you want to see. You're like, oh my God, I just drank. My mom knows. I almost had alcohol poisoning, by the way. Thank God the cops got me and took me to the hospital because I don't know what could have happened. Anyway, I don't know if they did anything to me, but that's another thing. Do not drink with strangers. You don't know if they're gonna rape you. You don't know anything. I don't know if they even did anything with me. It's really scary to think about it. I would never do that now. But they stole my phone, okay? They took my phone. So I had no phone. My mom's like, give me your phone, you're grounded. And I'm like, oh, I don't have my phone. My mom's like, you better get it back when you do give it to me. So she lets me text them on her phone. They make me pay for my own phone, guys. They literally made me pay for it. They said, we are not coming until you pay for your phone. I was like, damn, I don't have any money. So I scrounge around for some quarters. My mom gave me a big bag of quarters. How embarrassing. They come over. I have this big Ziploc bag full of quarters and I'm like, here's your money. And they're like, did you count this? And I said, count it. It's the money that you want. I don't remember how much they asked me for it. They gave me my phone back and they drove away with the quarters. My mom is standing near the door and she grabs my phone and then she grounds me. And I never heard from that guy again, ever. And I got a fat hospital bill too, so. I mean, obviously my mom was happy that I was safe, but she was like, what did you drink? And I said, Everclear. My mom's like, don't ever do that again. And I was like, trust me, Mom, I won't ever drink again. And I probably drank the next weekend. Anyway, his band sucked, okay? His band sucked. If you like screamo music, you might have liked him. He wasn't that good anyway. His band members were kind of creepy. And I don't think they knew that I was 16. I think I lied about my age. So I don't think they realized my age. Maybe they found out and they stopped talking to me because of that. But yeah, I'm glad I don't talk to them anymore, and hopefully they don't treat other girls the way they treated me. Cops are not all evil, you know? That cop could have potentially saved my life, so I'm really grateful for that. I have a lot more stories, guys. I met up with another guy on MySpace for the very first time that I've ever met up with anyone. And I actually ended up being friends with him. And funny story, I met his friend that was hanging out with him the first time we met. And I ended up being friends with him more than the guy that I had met up with on MySpace. And that's crazy. He ended up like enrolling in the military, so I don't speak to him anymore. But I have some stories about that too. I'll save those, but I think I'm almost done. Like I was saying before my camera cut me off, cook this for your date. You'll get laid for sure. There will be some sexy time happening in your future. I'm not a psychic, but I am, okay? Because this is good. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know I said I wasn't going to talk in this video, but I did. So, funny how things work out. I shouldn't speak before the video's over, but I hope you like this. I really hope you try this recipe. I'm not kidding when I say this is probably my favorite recipe that I've made. This is from the Food Network. So the Food Network knows what's up. Pioneer woman. I'm pretty sure she made this recipe. So let me know if you try this recipe. If you do, send me pictures on Twitter. I will link my Twitter in the description. And I hope to see you for another video. Sorry. Woo. Bye, guys.